So this is the property right here. It's 5.6 acres. That's the sign right there. So it's 5.68, 34,995. Right? So I just did the measurements basically. And I wanted to actually come out and see it because since I purchased the property, I never came out to really look at it because I didn't know which one it was on the lot. On the lot outlining the whole entire farm acreage. So what I did was I went on the internet, found the lot itself, which I already knew the signs, but I kind of picked the lot blind because it looked like it was the best one. And I want to come out and see what it looks like. So it's kind of like this one here with the horses. It's going to have a drop and then it'll run flat as long as it's graded for it. So here it's running flat right here. Just about a good 5 to 6 inch drop. I mean 5 to 6, about 4.5 to 5 foot drop. And then it's a drop shelf off and then it'll go out. So here they were saying you got to do a culvert, but you technically don't have to do a culvert if you grass it out like this and then leave it as like a culvert, but then you have the easement line. So the best thing to do is just cut the easement line the same distance as this one. It's probably about 10 feet, the most 15 feet from the road frontage. That'll clear all this trash out right here and then open it up on a wider scale. I really want to do half that, but with the kind of driveway that I want to run through it, being that they put the sign right here, I'm assuming this is dead center. And if this is dead center of the property, it'll allow me to pull straight in. So I want to come in, make a right, and then put a pad like on this side. And if I go ahead and put the pad on that side, it'll give me some coverage. But I assumed that there was dense coverage. And when I look at the property, it's not dense coverage. It's dense coverage, but it's not dense coverage with pines. So this is going to be an easy property to kind of clear. My biggest downfall is that all these trees up front gotta go. All these trees up front gotta go. And then I have this drop shelf, which I kind of didn't anticipate. So how do you culvert that? And that's why I came out today to look at it. So I already had one lady drive past. She like she work at the office from the land place. They follow me on GPS. And then another man pulled over, asked me if I'm okay. As though, you know, I'm a nigger and my car's messed up, so I need help. But it was a nice gesture. He was a good guy, dressed very handsomely. I mean, when I tell you he's handsome and he's well put together, yeah. So I already see what I'm looking at. It's a drop coming up from the roadside, and then it's a drop, and then it runs back. So that changes the whole perspective. At least I don't have to dig shit out, but it's gonna be some clearing going on up in this motherfucker. This tree is beautiful, but it's kind of rotted. It overarches, which is beautiful, into the street. But I would take that down. So this tree's got to come down. All these trees on the front edge got to come down. I would save fucking money. I could put my shit in storage. I could just dump some gravel right here and park my shit right here. And stop paying this dude $600 a month to not even be there, because I'm not even there. But time will tell. And if these people don't like me, I'm black, they had a problem with black people in America, then I'll buy it. I already know what to do with it. It's not a big deal to me. This seems like the actual best point of entry right here, because it's level right here. And this could be the best point of entry to come in and then head downward and around, because I want to bust a circle. We gotta walk the property with a quote-unquote professional. Tell me what he suggests. And that's what I put my money into, man. People don't like me. I'm supposed to be this black, stupid young nigga who don't know shit. I got an MBA in banking and finance. I just forfeited my mortgage loan originations license. I'm a real estate broker. I have an undergrad degree in law. I've been to law school twice. I deserve this shit. and nobody's gonna tell me I don't. So Ma, I've actually made this video for you. I'm sitting on this property right now, and push come to shove, if you can sell one of the properties in Florida so I can start putting towards knocking this payment down, I'd appreciate it. And if you don't do it, it doesn't matter, because it's going to get paid off one way or the other. So I had to actually come out today and do a visual in a beautiful day like this. And it's right across the street from this dude turned into a horse farm. It's always good to have fresh manure. So I'm about to sign off. I should have came out with my but I'll do that next time. Because I'm gonna run it and see where my property line ends on this side. And then I wanna stake it out actually. And when I look straight through the trees, like right here, it's beautiful. But I wanna walk the whole terrain, and that's not gonna happen right now. I'm gonna have to inch in there piece by piece and figure the terrain out as I go along, because I don't have millions of dollars. I have other information and statements to make about land development, which I've been into since like 20 years. I taught my boy Dion how to invest in land, but I don't know if he did it or not. But it's time. It's time. So I'm thinking, I was gonna shut the camera off, but I'm thinking from my walks, I was at 60 feet at about here, and he's 104 feet from his driveway to my line. And if you look through here, at about right here, he dug it out. So I'm assuming that the property line for my property starts right here at this hole by this big, I think it's a maple, by this big maple tree, and then run into 228 feet this way, or 220.8 feet this way. So it's good to come out here and see what I'm working with. To me, the best entry point really looks right here, but I want to walk the property and see what I'm dealing with as a whole, because I already came up with an idea, but due to landscaping and the terrain, the topography, I'm gonna have to make an adjustment. All right, peace.